Can you enjoy sex after being sexually assaulted?
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity Princey, and let's hop right into the video today. So, the answer is yes. If you have been sexually assaulted, I want to be the light for you to know that you can experience, you can be fulfilled, you can enjoy your sensuality, your sexuality, and your entire life journey. I am a sexual assault thriver. For those of you who do not know, I do have a 10 out of 10 ACEs score. I was sexually assaulted from the time I was 3 until I was 13 years old. And with that being said, I've experienced orgasms from the time I was 3 up until now. So I'm telling you this though, not to trigger you, not to be weird or anything like that. This is my truth. I'm speaking my truth to help someone else, to let you know that healing is very much possible. And even though for me to be a 3-year-old, right, understanding what is going on down there, understanding what that whole thing is, right, being traumatized. I was physically assaulted from my egg donor. So I share these things with you because I grew up in fear. I grew up overweight. Okay, I was 75 pounds bigger than what I am right now. My biggest was 210. I was so overweight because I just ate. Okay, the trauma, the sexual assault, the abuse, the physical abuse, the neglect, the emotional neglect, all these things were connected to my pain and to the trauma I had, and it showed in my weight. It showed in my interactions with people. It showed in how I felt about myself. I went through a period where I thought, I wanted to be gay. I thought I wanted to be a guy. Like, I went through so much shit just to finally transcend that pain and walk in my truth. And I want to do the same thing for you. If you were sexually assaulted, sexual assault is abuse, right? Anything that is wrongfully done to you, traumatic, the energy behind abuse is just a misuse of energy. Abuse means to misuse and misapply power. I am a metaphysician. So with that being said, everything has a vibrational connection to it. Everything is a vibrational frequency, a vibrational match. Being assaulted merely means that whoever assaulted you misused their power. Your energy was misused, but you have the power to call back in your energy, to wind it back in. It's already there, but it's a psychological concept for us to think that I'm calling back my power. Your power is already there. You are already powerful. Each breath you take in, this is a business transaction. You are in a corpse. You are a corporation. You have the authority, the autonomy to navigate and to move throughout your life the way you desire to do it. So I'm here not to trauma bond, not to keep on, you were so wrong. I love you. And yes, it happened. But what can we do now to go forward? What can we do together for you to fulfill yourself, for you to feel joy, for you to experience traveling, a healthy relationship, being a good parent, okay, or not being a parent? Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can enjoy sex. You can enjoy your whole life. Sex is sacred energy exchanged. When you free your mind, you are now able to connect yourself and heal those wounds, be open up to yourself. And also, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I remember for a long time, this is why I had to heal, because I remember even when I would engage in sex, right? This was more so as an adult, I wouldn't want to take my clothes off, or I wouldn't want to, look at the person, or like just stuff that's obvious. Like, you really don't want to do it then. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it then, right? And after I did more work, listen, this is why I don't wear bras. This is why I just show up. I'm just free. I'm happy. I have nothing to hide. I don't feel like I need to go run and do this and do that. And yes, I'm still a female. So as women, yeah, we like to be a certain kind of way. But we have to know when we're doing something to hinder ourselves, right? You're being intimate with your partner, someone who loves you, but you don't want to fully be in the present moment with him and share that with them and share that sacred energy exchange in that moment. Because by you wanting to cover up, by you wanting to be in the dark, and don't get me wrong, I mean, being in the dark though is popping too. But if you're doing it though to hide, how are you actually engaging in this exchange of energy? The yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy is so powerful when it comes together. This is why the triangle, this is why I have triangles in my hands, but this is why that triangle, that masculine, that feminine, and that baby, that sacred union, there is no higher frequency than the energy of a masculine and a feminine uniting with that phallus and that yoni and that womb. That's the most sacred, that's the most beautifulest energy on this planet. Because, let me tell you, children are basically like pets. Let me just be real with you. Even if you had the best parents ever, you are to go off and live your own life. If you know a mom and dad that's been married for 50, 60 years, they are a gang. Nobody's coming in between them. No child, no brother, no sister. Children are like pets. Children are... You raise them in a way that they should go, and they go off and live their own life. The union is that mother and that father, that masculine and that feminine. Ain't no child coming in between, separating that. This is why when you have children, when you begin, I know I jumped all around, but I know it's going to help someone. I'm speaking my truth. But when you begin to start a family, you never want to neglect your spouse. Your spouse is always supposed to come first. So whoever's triggered by, like, because I used to see these posts, oh, who gets fed first? It's not about who's first. It's the fact that this is a union shit. Mommy and daddy are one. No one's coming in between mommy and daddy. And that's period. That's if that's that real stable foundational love. So you can heal from your sexual assault. So you can have that. So you can experience what it's like to have this bond with someone that no one can break. No one can come in between that. And yes, it's a journey. You heal from sexual assault. You talk about it. Okay, talk therapy is one thing. This is why, yes, for college purposes, me graduating, yes, it's the psychology, it's the therapy. But this is why my business, I'm the miracle coach. I'm a metaphysician. Because everything is back to the experience. These degrees, these titles, it's just all for people's egos. But when you really dive deep and you look at the life you're living, the things you want to do, all these things are centered around the fact that you're taking a breath right now. You are taking a breath. So talking about your pain is metaphysical. Talk therapy is an aspect to heal, but you have to do more things. You have to break up out of that shell. Look at yourself naked in the mirror. Okay? This is what helped me heal. Mirror work naked. Looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at every inch of yourself, loving on yourself, rubbing on yourself, loving on yourself, rubbing on yourself, hugging on yourself. You are beautiful. You are perfect. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? This sexual assault will make you feel like there's something wrong with me. I'm used. I'm this. I'm that. That's all a belief system. This is a box. You get to jump out of that small box into a bigger box. All beliefs, everything is just a matrix, a structure, a set of foundational aspects. You get to choose which matrix you want to listen to. Everything's a box, to be honest. But which box do you want to be in? Do you want to be in a limiting box, or do you want to jump in a box knowing that I can do anything I want? I can be anything I want to be, because all is mental. The first hermetic principle is mentalism. If you are willing to transcend that energy, speaking about it, but now taking action, oh, mirror work, oh, journaling, oh, taking walks, oh, like I told you, I lost over 75 pounds. Why? Because I started hitting that gym. You moving that body, you're releasing endorphins, you're releasing happy hormones from your muscles, which is going to cause you to psychologically think and feel higher, high vibrational energies, which is going to help with your confidence. So you have the right to heal from your sexual assault and enjoy your sensual experience. We are human beings we are spiritual beings having a human experience, or like I say, we are sexual beings having a human experience. And that's on period. And if you have any questions, and also too, parents play a role. This is why I always go back to parents with anything, because how was your parents supporting you with that assault if it wasn't nobody that you knew, or if it was your parents? But I'm having a mastermind on releasing parental control, because that will help. Because even if your parents didn't assault you, right? But what if they, what if their mindset, what if they weren't supportive? You take on these things and you do the same thing to yourself. If someone didn't come for you and say, hey, let me take you to the hospital, for example. If your parents didn't say, let me get you help, let me check you out. If they didn't make you a priority, you are subconsciously doing the same thing to yourself. You're not making yourself a priority. And it's time to break those chains today. So it is still time for you to join. The class is Monday, so it's only 2 days left. So if you see this video and you want to come to my class, you will receive free coaching too, because I'm doing hot seat coaching. But it's not going to be a lot of people. It's going to be very small, very intimate, only $7.77. So check out the link below. Click the link so you can register, and I will see you then. Peace in darkness, abundant. Remember, stay rich and stay dangerous. And that's on period.
You want, but I'm chasing my dreams.